voice of Ether, and today I'm...
Oh, here we go.
Max Middleman, voice of the Arataki gang's one and only leader supreme, Arataki Itto.
Itto.
I'm Laura Post, and I voice Yelan.
Laura Post.
Wait, that's it?
Well,
Yelan.
Yelan's a woman of mystery, so let's keep it simple before we get to officially introduce her.
Oh, right, yeah, gotcha.
That art looks sweet.
Judging from the lovely image we have here, there'll be lots of other characters also making appearances this time around, so I'm sure it's gonna be quite the party.
Yeah, for sure. And travelers will definitely be seeing some familiar faces appearing alongside our new characters as we all delve into the chasm.
The chasm, very mysterious.
We delving deeper into the chasm?
And I'm sure everyone else is too, so let's kick things off with our brand new trailer for version 2.7, Hidden Dreams in the Depths.
Ooh, here we go.
My father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position.
I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then, she was extremely tough, and she kept her cards close to her chest.
The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Everything is chaotic here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
Does that mean even Xiao can't sense our presence here? Something seems to have been activated inside the Fantastic Compass.
I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
Just focus on taking care of yourselves. I'll figure out the rest.
I love her, like, the luck or like the gambling aspect that she has, the aesthetic. Super cool.
Gotcha. Busted. Here comes the catch. Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Yeah, Kuki.
Our bond is strong. Stand with me. Lightning purified.
Oh, those attacks look really cool.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this?
That sounds like Xiao. Could he be in trouble?
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness. Die here with me!
Were those purple eyes the lost Yaksha? Was that the Electro Yaksha? Ooh, first code. LANVJSFUD6CM. Get those 100 Primogems. But so Yelan's the Tianshin's daughter, and we're gonna go into a domain with the lost Yaksha, the purple Yaksha, the Electro Yaksha that went into the chasm and never came out. Does that mean that we're gonna get him? Or are we gonna fight him? Can we play as him? Is he our friend? Is he our enemy? Whew. There was a lot to unpack there. We get to see more of the twin. We get to go deeper into the chasm. Xiao? Is Xiao getting a rerun? Is it gonna be Xiao and Itto for a double rerun banner? Perhaps. Yelan? Ooh, her bow looks real cool too. And Kuki Shinobu, her attacks kind of remind me a little bit of Yoimiya's, like a little flippy spinny. I like it.
Ooh, how dramatic was that?
Yeah, for real. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. Xiao's voice sounded a little odd in the trailer, so I hope he's okay.
Yeah. And it looks like we also get to see some more of Lumine or Ether, depending on which twin you chose. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, we have so much stuff to introduce to everyone today.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's waiting to see all these new characters and what their new event wishes will be, so let's get started with that.
Yeah.
Event wishes right off the bat. We like it.
In the early part of version 2.7, our new playable character Yelan will be appearing in her own event wish.
So she gets Yelan in the first part.
Old buddy Xiao will also be returning for a rerun in his event wish. In the later part of version 2.7, Arataki Itto,
That's me.
will be making a return alongside his deputy leader, Kuki Shinobu, in his own event wish.
It makes sense that Kuki's on Itto's banner, but now I have to pull on Itto's banner even more to get her.
Weapons, travelers can expect to see an all-new weapon banner featuring the new 5-star
Aqua
bow,
Simulacra.
Aqua Simulacra. And that covers the new event wishes for version 2.7. Next, we
That
have
bow looks cool.
to give us a preview of the first of our new characters, Yelan.
Ooh, Yelan trailer. Yelan trailer. How does that jacket stay on? It's a mystery. That move looks really cool. She like links them all together. She just kick her bow? What?
Hello, traveler. Call me Yelan. I think you may need my help, and I just so happen to be interested in some information you have. In other words, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Laura Post for the English VA.
Cool. I like that dice move.
I really like how she turns invisible. It's like my favorite part.
Yeah, that invisible thing
I
is
love how
dope.
swift her movements are. Like,
Maybe that's why we haven't really seen a lot of her in the chasm. Because she's been
Man,
invisible.
What a silky smooth voice.
Aw, shucks.
so many of you may already recognize Yelan from when she appeared in the chasm. Her archery skills are pretty impressive. So, Laura, would you mind lifting the veil on this mysterious character?
Of course. Yelan is the mysterious owner of the Yenshang Tea House in Liyue.
Definitely not the first mysterious tea house
Ah,
we've met.
the Yinshan Tea House.
Look at that. Seems like running a tea house can be a pretty confrontational job in Teyvat.
Yeah, I guess so. Actually, though, being a tea house owner is not the only identity Yelan has. In fact, you could say that Yelan is a person with many different faces. She relies on her acting skills to naturally blend into any social setting, pull some strings to guide the course of events, and then, poof, disappear before anyone's noticed. Her activities have taken her across the other nations of Teyvat, and even to the Abyss.
All right, nice. So she also travels around Teyvat, like the Traveler.
Well, yeah, but maybe a little more dangerous looking than our traveler.
Hey, the Traveler can be dangerous.
Well,
Sure then.
Yelan prefers the thrill of exploring dangerous places and living on the edge a little.
Interesting. If you ask me, Yelan is starting to sound more like a special agent type of character.
Well, sounds like you are following the clues, Zach. Yelan is actually a special intelligence officer that reports to Ningguang, and she serves as a reliable line of defense in protecting Liyue. Even those on the inside like Ganyu don't know the full extent of Yelan's duties.
So in other words, Yelan works under Ningguang?
Kinda, but I wouldn't put it quite like that. To
Hey, yo.
Yelan, her relationship with Ningguang isn't about rank, it's more about a collaboration. Ningguang arranges dangerous work, and Yelan brings her the resulting intel.
This sounds so secretive. I'm kind of curious about how these two started working together.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of her,
Oh,
work,
Yelan story
Yelan
quest?
tabs on any extraordinary individuals she comes across and puts them on a list. It wouldn't surprise me if we even found the Traveler on her list, and that she's been keeping a close eye on them.
Hey.
Wait, are you serious?
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, as someone who works in special intelligence, Yelan is a master of disguise and an expert at seeing through people and understanding what they're thinking.
So, if you'd like to see how Yelan operates in tough scenarios and works to uncover the truth, then be sure to check out her story quest, Umbrabilis Orcus Chapter.
More story quests.
7. Sweet!
Okay, so now that we've heard a little bit about Yelan's background, how about we talk about her combat capabilities?
Let's do it.
Ooh, yes, show me her moves.
Relates a Hydro Vision, and in combat, she's a Hydro DPS character that combines rapid attacks with agile mobility. She's an expert at weaving in and out of dangerous situations by swiftly moving across the battlefield and rejoining the fray with powerful attacks.
She totally kicks her bow.
You know, she may move as gracefully as a flower petal in the wind, but do not cross her. She is a beast with that bow.
After a short time out of combat, Yelan will enter a breakthrough state, which will cause her next charged aim shot to have decreased charge time. And once charged, she can fire a breakthrough barb that will deal AoE hydro damage.
Yes.
Yelan's speed becomes quickly apparent in her elemental skill, Lingering Lifeline. Tapping or holding the skill button allows her to move rapidly using her lifeline, marking opponents along her path. When her rapid move ends, the lifeline will explode, dealing hydro damage to marked targets. Yelan also has a fixed chance to reset her breakthrough state based on the number of opponents marked.
Yes.
Cool. So we better try to mark a whole crowd of enemies to maximize the damage.
Mm-hmm. Her elemental burst, Depth Clarion Dice, deals AoE hydro damage and creates wondrous dice which aid her in battle. The dice follow the character around and will initiate a coordinated attack when your active character uses a normal attack, and each time Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits opponents.
Yes.
Yelan's passive talent, Adapt with Ease. The active character's damage increases over time while the dice are active.
I'm telling you, do not
Yes.
mess with her. She's
So the dice are active for different characters. She's gonna
also fill a solid support role.
buff autos, kind of like Ayato does.
Yelan also has another passive talent called Turn Control, which causes Yelan's max HP to be increased based on the number of elemental types that are present in the party. And finally,
Interesting.
because of Yelan's understanding of the Liyue region, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on a Liyue expedition for 20 hours.
Oh, sweet. So kind of like Shinha.
Of course, even after sharing all this information, Yelan still has a lot of secrets. Travelers will have to spend more time with Yelan on their journey to learn more about her. She'll also be making an appearance in the new Archon Quest Interlude chapter coming in version 2.7.
Oh, there's a new Archon Quest.
Nice.
Okay.
And now, I think it's about time we introduce our second new character, Kuki Shinobu.
So,
She's the pride and joy of the Arataki gang. Second to Itto, of course. So let's see her in action.
so Yelan, like, rewards no resonance in your group? Interesting. Don't look at her face. She just looks like a ninja. Like, that's why I like this character so much, because she is a ninja. Straight up. I'm definitely pulling for Yelan though. She looks like so much fun. And Kuki Shinobu looks dope.
yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Kira Buckland. English VA Kira Buckland.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a spicy trailer.
So cool. Yeah. I love the way she looks, like her color scheme, and of course the green hair and the mask. Like, she looks super capable.
Me too. Yeah, no, I love her design. I
Yo,
love
she has like that whip sword.
around her and the swords, the way they go up in the air and go down.
I didn't even notice that.
Why should be an obvious addition to the Arataki gang.
Oh, that's so cool.
Good. All right, leave the introduction to me, will you? Only after getting to know Shinobu can you really begin to fathom how important she is to the entire Arataki gang. Kuki Shinobu knows how to do almost anything and is constantly rescuing the boss, aka Itto, and fellow gang members from dangerous situations. With her help, the little wandering gang of misfits in Hanamizaka has become a skilled crew capable of taking on any kind of commission.
Oh, I think I see who's really running things in the gang.
So the real question here is, why would someone as competent as Shinobu ever choose to join the Arataki gang?
Hey.
What are you trying to say, Zach?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not exactly sure, but, let's move on. Anyway, we need to track the start of Shinobu's story back to her family. Turns out that her family has traditionally served as shrine maidens to Narukami for who knows how long.
So you're saying she went from a strict family of shrine maidens to joining the Arataki gang?
I like that story. That's pretty cool.
Is that so surprising?
That's a pretty big 180.
Well, it just goes to show.
Pushing against your family.
When she was younger, Shinobu was sent as an understudy to the Grand Narukami Shrine, but after a certain incident, she started to doubt whether she was really suited for the strict life of a shrine maiden. So Shinobu decided to leave the path of her family behind and search for a path of her own. Out of curiosity and personal interest, she took the initiative to learn a variety of crafts and skills, and it wasn't long before she obtained many certificates. So many, in fact, that she can't even fit all her qualifications on a business card. For example, Shinobu even went to study law in Liyue, which is when she met Yanfei.
So they know each other. Yanfei has some pretty random acquaintances.
Yeah, but Shinobu's had the chance to meet.
Wonder if Yanfei's gonna be on a banner because she
wanted to
been pictured a couple times here.
She's rejected
Probably on one of these banners.
opportunities. She even passed on an opportunity from Kujo Tengu to work in the Tenryou Commission.
Wait, they know each other too?
Mm-hmm. And guess who she chose to be with? You can guess.
Ningguang?
It's the Arataki gang!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For
that
some reason.
Guys, sound so excited.
is great.
Okay, moving on.
No one knows why.
Moving on. All right, if you're interested in learning more about Kuki Shinobu and the Arataki gang, and I know you are, then
Yes.
check out Shinobu's
Hey, Shinobu Hangout. Okay. We'll be maybe doing that because I don't do my hangouts.
But you'll also get to
But we'll probably do this one.
Shinobu's past. And that's about all I can say for now. Travelers will have to check out the event to learn more. Okay, we've covered her backstory. Now let's see the Arataki gang's deputy leader kicking some butt in battle.
Woo.
Kuki Shinobu is a support character who wields a sword and uses her
Her face is normal.
heal teammates and
She just wants to hide her identity.
on the battlefield. She can do it all. Her unique skills allow her to sacrifice her own HP in combat in order to heal other party members.
Aw,
That's cool.
that's so sweet of her.
It's selfless.
Nice.
That's a very cool.
Generous. When she uses her elemental skill Sanctifying Ring, she sacrifices a certain portion of her HP to create a grass ring of sanctification that'll heal friendly characters within it and deal continuous electro damage to surrounding opponents.
Huh.
After unlocking the passive talent Heart's Repose, her elemental skills healing and damage will be boosted based on Shinobu's elemental mastery.
She scales off EM. Okay.
Free, when Shinobu's HP is low, her healing bonus is increased.
So, travelers will need to monitor her HP when using her skill. You don't want it to be too low, but at the same time, lower is also better.
Definitely, yes. Shinobu's elemental burst, Gyoe Narukami Kariyama Right, creates a special field in front of her that deals continuous electro damage to opponents within it. And
That looks
it goes
dope.
without saying that Shinobu is amazing at carrying out expeditions. With the passive talent Protracted Prayers, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on an Inazuma expedition for 20 hours. So
That's interesting that both new characters are just the boosted reward passives.
it is. It's very tasty. Let me tell you, man, Itto sure is lucky to have such a capable deputy leader. But the feeling is mutual, and Shinobu feels the members of the gang are also super important to her. They are her true family members, regardless of her rebellious nature. Although Shinobu has to bail them out of trouble over and over again, the gang is the only place she feels truly free and at peace.
I think it's great that they found each other.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope everyone is feeling pretty excited for these new characters. Oh boy, we covered a lot there.
Yeah, definitely a lot. So, I think it's about time we roll out our next redemption code.
New code!
Roll out the redemption code!
Second code DTNUKTWCC6D9. So it's interesting, yeah, that both the characters coming out are going to be characters that give you increased rewards from expeditions based on, you know, Kuki Shinobu and Inazuma and Yelan and Liyue. I'm definitely pulling for Yelan. I really like her style. That invisibility move is awesome. And I was just saying on stream the other day that I want a character that has like that chain sword like that new Husk enemy has in the Chasm. And Kuki Shinobu has that. So I'm definitely pulling on her. I guess that means I'm pulling on Itto's banner. I guess we're pulling for Itto cons. Which is fine because my Itto already very strong. So I'm fine with having cons on Itto, but I do want cons on Yelan. So we'll see. We will see. But they both look really cool. I'm pretty pleased with their fighting styles, and I really like Kuki Shinobu damaging herself and healing allies. That's interesting. This can be fun.
Welcome back, everyone.
We're back.
Let's see what else they got.
Next, we will be diving into some of the new events players can expect to see coming
Events.
their way in version 2.7. Our first event not only includes our new Archon Quest Interlude chapter, but will also contain a new challenge.
Ooh, new 4-star bow. Let's go.
Perilous Trail. The Archon Quest will be featuring a very unique cast of characters as Yanfei, Yelan, Itto, and Shinobu team up with the Traveler when they become stranded deep in the chasm.
So,
and it's not
new chasm area.
Discover that Xiao is also conducting an investigation of his own in the chasm.
Xiao's looking for that Yaksha for sure.
Because there's a lot of history and secrets buried within the chasm, including the story of how the people of Liyue fought off monsters 500 years ago. Yelan has been monitoring this place for quite some time, trying to find out the truth of what happened back then. It turns out that this piece of history is also related to her origins.
Ooh.
Yeah, the group will also find themselves facing a crisis in the chasm, and I'll have
Is she related to that Yaksha?
definitely be a thrilling experience.
Is she the Yaksha?
From what's been revealed in the previous version, we know that there's a deep connection between the Yakshas and what happened in the chasm. It even seems that our vigilant Yaksha Xiao has some obsession with the area. It'll be interesting to see why he's in the chasm and what he's looking for down.
That's why he's in the chasm.
Travelers will have to follow Xiao's steps to learn more about the history that has been sealed there.
As travelers play through the Archon quest, the combat challenge Realms of Guile and War will also gradually become available. Travelers will need to constantly defeat enemies within a challenge domain. Completing 3 challenges will be counted as a round. The first 3 domains will consist of 3 rounds, and the last domain will have 6 rounds. What's unique about this event is that after each round, you have to rearrange your party according to the domain's rules.
For example, in the Direcliff Court domain, only one member of the current party can be selected to continue on, while everyone else will enter recuperation mode and will be unable to fight.
Interesting.
In another domain, Kaleidoscope Cage, 2 characters will be selected at random and will be unable to continue the fight.
Interesting.
Okay.
It looks like travelers will need to be prepared to face a variety of scenarios.
Yeah, but I'm sure our travelers will come up with some teams and strategies to handle the challenges. Still, it sounds like they're gonna need to use a lot of characters. I don't know if everyone's leveled up quite so many.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Start leveling those characters, y'all.
A lot of my characters. So it's important we mention that each of the domains will also have multiple trial characters prepared for travelers to use. And additionally, travelers may select and equip 3 stratagems per combat round that will provide buffs in battle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Travelers may consume stratagem shards they've collected in battle to redraw stratagems, or select a previously equipped stratagem for continued use. Stratagem shards may even be used to redeploy downed characters. With the help of all of these supporting mechanics, travelers can confidently try the challenges with different combinations of characters.
Yeah, and in addition to exchangeable rewards in the event shop, everyone should remember to also collect rewards from the challenge quests on the event page. The rewards will include an event-exclusive 4-star bow called Fading Twilight.
That bow looks pretty cool for a 4-star bow. I mean,
You guys have got
pretty
to
dope.
check out this event.
Oh, I definitely will. All right, our next event is called A Muddy Bizarre Adventure. This one
A Muddy Bizarre Adventure.
down in the chasm.
That's got to be a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like reference, right? That's definitely a JoJo reference. And that's not the first JoJo reference that we've had in Genshin.
Has come pouring out of the caverns and mines of the chasm, and once again, the Sumeru scholar Hosseini has appeared to help us resolve the crisis. In this event, we will have to deal with constantly oozing dark mud, as well as monsters that have been strengthened by its effects.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah. With the help of Persina's spike, we'll need to clear the mud, weaken and defeat monsters, and let the spike purify the surrounding area while energizing itself. Attacks from monsters will disable the spike, so travelers must be sure to protect it. Also, when the spike is operating normally, using blooming light with a lumenstone adjuvant of a certain level will clear out nearby oozing concretions, granting the spike additional energy and speeding up the charging process.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nice. As the event progresses through different phases, uses for the spike will also change. For example, the spike could release shockwaves at intervals that attack opponents and dispel the buffs that those opponents possess. Also, the challenge objectives will change throughout the event. In some challenges,
I love combat events. I'm about this.
While in others, travelers will have to escort a hot air balloon to its destination while clearing out dark mud.
I'm not about this anymore. I hate that.
Phase of the event,
That's
travelers will
terrible.
have to clear dark mud and defeat monsters to reach a high score. In
That's
this
cool.
challenge, powerful opponents will appear and travelers may defeat them to earn more points.
Travelers will need to be careful of the dark mud as it drains HP and affects our ability to move. So be sure to stay safe and make quick work of any enemies you encounter.
Keep yourself alive.
Yeah.
I don't.
So,
I
you guys
don't
remember how I
like-
said that Shinobu studied law in Liyue before?
Arataki's Great and Glorious Drum? What is it? I want it.
Graduation, we're holding a special event. The almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum Along Festival.
Is this another rhythm game?
Catch that is going to be another rhythm game event.
Yes!
Rhythm game.
Yes! I love rhythm games. And a new instrument we get.
Shaking things up a little from the previous music games, this time, travelers will be receiving a drum. So the game will be changing to a play style that is a little more suitable for a percussive feel.
It'll probably be best if we just show the
Ooh.
travelers how it works. So
Yes.
take a look at how to play.
Yes, rhythm game.
All right, here we go.
Oh, looks like there's potentially more.
Pro mode. That's the only kind of rhythm game I want to play.
Oh, interesting.
Let's go,
That's a
drum.
tiny little drum, though. Little hand drum, I like
One of
it.
the semicircle style ones.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Okay, so you gotta use
Oh, I'm about this.
I mean, some people do them one-handed, but I can't imagine doing that personally.
Yes.
tough for me.
We're seeing a lot of single notes,
Yep, we
You
got
got
the,
the
we got
the
the taps
holds.
and we got the holds.
You got tippy taps
so
and the
that's good.
holds.
and then we have the double notes too.
Okay, okay. This looks like it might.
Same time.
Nice. Multitasking.
I'm about this.
I'm
This
really-
looks like fun. Yeah, this looks like fun. That was some impressive beatboxing there. Okay, Itto. Let's go, Max.
Boppin'.
I know, right?
That's what all the kids say.
Boppin'.
Oh, tough.
I think they
Complicated.
missed one. Oh, they missed one. No.
No.
Combo
Look at that
breaker.
combo.
Double notes. Lots of double notes.
I'm like bopping my head to the music. I'm into this.
Okay, okay. I like this. That's I'm looking forward to that. I love the rhythm game, so that's gonna be really fun.
Oh, how fun is that? Oh, man, that looks so fun to play.
That's gonna be fun.
Considering that travelers might be playing the rhythm game on a variety of different devices, the designers have so kindly implemented a lag calibration function.
Oh, that's really cool.
This means travelers can calibrate their device by tapping the screen when they hear the accented "pf," and can adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position they entered. By making these little adjustments,
Okay.
travelers can improve the gameplay experience for each of their individual devices and playing habits.
Also, we'll be able to adjust the note falling speed as well as the volume of the button sound when pressed. Additionally, more detail was given to how the system determines whether each note is counted as successfully hit or missed. In this music game, travelers will have access to all 3 difficulties from the
Seems
very beginning.
a lot more accessible. That's cool.
Travelers who are more confident in their drumming skills, such as myself, can clear the higher difficulties and still be able to collect the corresponding rewards for completing the lower difficulties as well.
That's nice.
Just wait, I haven't even gotten to the coolest feature yet.
Oh.
As tunes are unlocked, a note editor mode will also be unlocked.
Oh, cool.
Wait,
All right, that is pretty cool.
create your own?
Freely edit the note positions in these tunes to create their own beat maps of the game's musical scores, which can then be shared with other people.
Nice.
What?
In order to share your tunes with others, you will first be required to play the song and reach a specific rank to generate the share.
That's cool.
And finally,
That's like
travelers will
the
also
domain
have
one?
special gifts and messages left by some familiar friends at the festival. So don't forget to check those out.
Oh, I will.
You guys are gonna make me miserable with that love a contest.
Last
That's
but not
cool.
least, we have another interesting event. The aim of the event? Create a robot.
What?
Saw that one coming.
Create a robot.
That's right. Travelers will receive a material collector from a toy merchant from Fontaine.
From Fontaine.
A total of 3
Ooh,
processes.
seeing more from Fontaine.
Source material collection. Number 2, elemental charge. And number 3, core activation. Completing these processes will produce a robotic furnishing that can be placed in the Serenity pot.
The robots can
More
have
teapot
up to
stuff. Hopefully
any
that
possible model
is
type
done
and
soon. The
animation.
maintenance, so we can
This will be
place
determined by
things.
what you do during the 3 processes.
That thing looks so cute though.
There's even a chance to produce a special furnishing that can perform all 3 animations.
Oh,
Hey yo, special
Travelers
furnishing.
will be able to claim a total of 4 robots from test model vouchers.
4
If you
robots.
were unable to produce the model you wanted, you can use the trade function to send requests and obtain the product model that you need.
So,
Like the snowman event.
excited to make some robots.
I am. Yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone makes in this event. And that's it for the new events in version 2.7. Next, we have some important system updates and optimizations coming to the game. First, to help travelers on their adventures, the system designers have added challenge feature tips to the beginning of some high-level material domains. These will include some suggestions on how to quickly defeat the monsters in the domain, which might help travelers find the optimum team or strategy to efficiently clear it.
That is nice to have it all like
Provides
laid
some
out.
Detailed tips to help players train and strengthen their characters. When players open the character talents menu, they can use the newly added talent reference button to see talent priority recommendations based on the actual data of other active players.
Interesting.
By pressing the attribute reference button in the character artifacts menu, players can see the main attribute usage statistics for each artifact slot. The system designers wish to give everyone more intuitive data to use while choosing how to strengthen each of your characters.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That'll make it easier.
The talent reference button looks super convenient.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it
talent
seems like
reference is gonna be
if
interesting.
You're kind of on the fence and you don't know what you want to pick. You can see what everybody else has like done in the past.
Oh, totally.
Based on other players. Yeah, that's
We
huh.
also have another update regarding the
That's pretty cool.
music. During version 2.7, we will be releasing a new OST album, Millilith's Watch, which includes all the music composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the new Chasm area.
That's pretty sweet. Chasm music is really good too.
So I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Chasm music is really good.
We have a new collaboration to announce to everyone.
Oh?
Genshin Impact will be teaming up with the Funko brand to release a series of Genshin Impact Funko Pops.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Genshin Pops, let's go.
Of Paimon, Ether, the one I voice, and Lumine. These
And Hilly Trails like a Ching and Diluc coming.
bobblehead figures. Travelers who are interested can head to the official Funko website to be notified when the figures are released.
Okay,
Although you have to wait.
that's pretty sweet.
You won't have to wait for the next redemption code.
Yay!
That's pretty cool. I was wondering when they would, get onto something like that. That's pretty sweet. So Aether, Lumine, and Paimon Funko Pops. The Hilly Trail one looks super cute. Kaching, and then I love Diluc's like fiery base on that other one. So the events are looking pretty cool. I'm really excited about that rhythm event. I love combat events. I don't like the fact that we have to escort the balloon because that's the worst commission. But we'll do it. And then I'm excited to see that talent priority, as well as learn a little bit more about what that artifact button was that they were talking about, and then the optimal stats for each slot or something. So that'll be interesting to see. But the talent priority one is gonna be really helpful for so many people, because I know that's a big thing with like a lot of people wondering, what talent do I level up first? What's the best? I don't know, and they're scared to use their materials. You don't want to use it on something that isn't gonna be good and waste materials. So now you can kind of see what the norm is and go from there. So that's a cool quality of life update. And I'm also really excited about the lag calibration for the rhythm game. So I know that like for mobile players especially, that was a big complaint. So now there's something to combat that, and they're making it more accessible, which is really good and speaks well for the future.
For real? That flew by.
Yeah, but we actually covered a lot of content today.
Definitely. You know, we did cover a lot, didn't we? And as usual, I gotta ask you guys, how did you like being on the special program?
Super fun.
It was great. I love my little chibi.
And I'm super excited to have gotten to give Yelan a formal introduction. So
Yeah.
Yes, Yelan.
I'm really excited for people to meet Kuki.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many things coming.
like the rhythm game.
The rhythm game?
Rhythm game.
Yes. And building a robot. I'm excited for the storyline as well to see, you know.
2 new quests, Archon quest and Yelan quest. Let's go.
There's a lot going on down there. But yeah, I guess that is it for today's special program. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right. So everything coming up in 2.7 looks pretty cool. I'm excited about the new combat events. I'm excited about the rhythm game, especially the fact that you can have community members or other people, you know, create your own rhythm game or create your own, you know, note sheet, and then you can share it with each other. We can do some challenges and things like that. See who can make the hardest one, who can complete those really crazy challenges that I know people are going to create. Yelan looks super cool. Definitely going to be pulling for her. Kuki Shinobu as well. I really like her ability to, you know, heal while damaging herself. I think it's a cool twist. So we're definitely going to be pulling for her as well. And I guess we're pulling for Itto cons in that case. New story quest is going to be super fun. And the new Archon quest I'm looking forward to. The build a robot thing, kind of like to build a snowman. I didn't really ever place the snowman in my teapot, but I know a lot of people like the teapot. So that's going to be cool. And hopefully that teapot maintenance is done soon so that people can do that. New 4-star bow from the event is going to be really handy. I'm hoping that it's a new 4-star bow for Yelan, which, I mean, it makes sense that it would be, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And then we have Itto's rerun and Xiao's rerun. So those are going to be fun for pulling for some constellations. The new 5-star bow for Yelan, I'm hoping that that is going to be a really powerful bow that, you know, waits, that remains to be seen on exactly what it's going to be. But Yelan's playstyle looks so cool. I love the fact that she can turn invisible, and also it seems like buff other characters' auto attacks with her burst. So that's going to be interesting to see how she synergizes with other auto attack characters like Yoimiya and like Ayato. Especially with Ayato buffing people's auto attacks with his burst. So it'd be interesting to see some of the combinations that we can make. Let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for in 2.7. And remember, those redemption codes won't last long. Typically, they only last about 12 hours from the special program. So hurry up and redeem those ASAP. If you guys want to play along with 2.7 live with us when it comes out on June 1st, make sure you guys follow me over on Twitch. Link is down in the description below. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And until next time, you stay legendary. And remember, the sun will rise and we will try again. Peace out.